Zoe Stark.
A superstar who is as tough as she is dangerous. Intensity.
Now, Zoe is a beast in the ring who doesn't hold back.
So much energy. Zoe Stark is ready for the fight in front of her here. She's looking for top-tier competition. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Alba Fire's here. Secret Purpose in the house.
And her opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire!
Alba Fire is a woman who delights in causing pain.
Yeah, Fire has a very dangerous combination of technical ability and a ruthless mentality. It's wise to be afraid of Alba Fire.
Fire ready to carry out her directive.
Zoe Stark. Set ready to compete in this match.
Oh, yeah, Zoe Stark's looking to create her own opportunities in this business, looking to make an example of anyone who wants to stand in her way. A good mentality to have.
And it's a cliche, but it's true. Zoe Stark's not here to make friends. She's here to win.
But then we've got the merciless and cunning Alba Fire. Alba is soulless. She'll do anything to get ahead. Bend any rules.
Yeah, Alba Fire has always been a ruthless competitor who has more than a bit of a dark side to her.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
Wounding not just the body, but your pride as well.
She's compromised.
Just smashing the face hard there. Oh, getting put to shame right there. Just playing games here, not even taking this opponent seriously.
Dominating face buster. Stark can't stop this string of offense.
Zoe needs to find a way to turn things around.
Momentum going back to Zoe's corner.
The U-turn Zoe needed in this match could have been that right there.
Alba Fire has competed all over the world in one.
You have to live in the present and focus on the task at hand. Remember, Fire's won a lot, but she's also very capable of losing.
Oh, elbow drop to the knee.
Alba stringing together a stockpile of offense.
Fire's looking very determined.
Oh, what a kick. Finds a counter from Stark. And she finally has the wherewithal to answer back.
It's a start, but she's got to keep up this aggression. Nice go behind, up across the shoulders, into the glory bomb. That's the innovative offense that has made Fire so impressive.
Fire scaling the turnbuckles. Look out!
Gets the knees up, incredible wherewithal.
What started out a few short weeks ago with a few choice words has turned into an all-out blood feud between them.
This is a level of aggression that few take it to, but when they do, it's all-out war. Sweep of the leg, good counter.
Uh-oh. And an answer from her. Excellent opportunity for Fire to shift the momentum.
Fire hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
Constant pressure being kept on Zoe.
Zoe has to wake herself up and turn her intensity up a notch.
Rolling fireman's carry. this. Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right.
Become one of the all-time greats without taking a shortcut once in a while.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, Alba Fire!
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times.
Is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from the internet, weighing in at 600 pounds, Iron Cannon Bull.
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the business.
Can they even work their hands properly? Apparently, they lack a spine.
Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the total non-stop action international champion, the Captain, Bret Hart.
You know, if you look up the definition of excellence, there's a big old picture of the Hitman. This man shows what it means to take pride in your work. Multiple tag team championships, multiple intercontinental titles, multiple WCW titles, multiple WWE titles, man. The Hitman makes a good case for being the greatest of all time. You feel me?
Make way for a wrestling machine.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Angle spent quite a long time biting his tongue as Raw GM let talent disrespect him. Now, he's done with that.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got a lot of new grudges to settle.
Because it only takes 1 second for the GM's smile to fade and another second for the wrestling machine's straps to come down.
Representing Los Boricuas from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 145 pounds, one half of the total non-stop action World Tag Team Champions, my ULDS.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
It's this simple for the champ. Win no matter what the stakes are.
Fatal four-way action incoming, and no countouts, no disqualifications. Just four superstars all hungry to be the one to get the W here.
Things are
Gets his shoulder up right before two.
not getting any more than a one count.
Made that kick. Cut that dick.
Going for an early pin. Now you see shoulders are after two.
Early in this match and already a 2 count.
Oh, the headbutt.
So much damage has already been done.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
This certainly isn't a technical, sporting type of match with there being no disqualifications.
While it might not seem like the most technical of situations, you don't want to give up on that altogether. We've seen some pretty technical moves amplified with weapons in this type of match.
He takes hold.
Over heels with the exploder.
Oh, the moonsault connects. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick.
Greg hoping to goad his opponent into a costly mistake.
I don't know the plan.
Take him. That's about the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
In the competition with that blow.
Up into the electric chair.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force. Tattoo makes the cover. He gets the shoulder of it too.
He's just left everyone wondering what more will it take.
Spot with a reversal. Down. Oh, it's coming. Twist cut.
Is there any life left in Kurt?
Here's two. He just kicked out.
Angle on instinct alone preserving his opportunity tonight.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. Hart wasting no motion on the counter.
Both arms trapped, and what's next? Back in the ring.
And meanwhile, here's Angle.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Closed fist connects.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
He's going for the pin. Oh, just like that, he stops the referee's count.
Yeah, he was not willing to chance things at all.
That'll break up the pin.
Taking control of the situation right there, man.
He gets into the ring.
Slip
the 3.
It's clearly taken a lot out of them to still kick out at this point, but they know it's worth it.
And staying with it into the corner. 2.
Man, it's gotta feel good. Sweet, sweet victory.
Here is your winner, the Captain, Bret Hart.
A truly stunning performance to win this fatal 4-way match.
All 4 of these men were prepared for a hard-fought match, and that is exactly what they delivered. Oh, no, not this guy again.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Dude Love.
Now this is the version of Mick Foley I like. Laid back, not talking to himself, not bringing all that barbed wire out. This cat's, he's groovy, man.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like you said, Dude Love is still Mick Foley. He can still fight it just as hard as Mankind or Cactus Jack in a brawl. Dude Love just has better dance moves than those two.
Man, I'm just glad Dude Love is a better wrestler than a dancer.
Here comes a true warrior.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
One of the most brutally physical opponents I've ever faced. Sheamus really does deliver banger after banger after banger after, well, you get what I'm saying.
Sheamus is always around for a fight. The success, hey, that's just a byproduct.
Yeah, the Celtic Warrior can go toe-to-toe with anyone who steps up to him.
Start.
I don't like that at all. Forget about friendship.
Well, a lot of us. But, you know, for a win, you're going to have to go for the jugular. This match is underway, and I have to commend them for that display of esteem between these superstars.
Yeah, but that can always backfire. You can't always expect the same mutual respect from everyone you meet.
You're not totally off base there, Corey.
In fact, hard to breathe after that.
Oh, Dude Love got caught with a reversal. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
I've seen that used more than once at a few football matches.
And a stomp to the gut.
And he turned it around. placed in the corner here. Uh-oh. Effective counter. Landing the uppercut. Dude Love cuts him off. Being carried around now. Backbreaker. Dude Love with a mandible claw. Look at him go. Oh my God, this is disgusting. And we have a pin attempt. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
And still managing to kick out at only 1.
And he beat Dude Love to the punch. Guys, we could be looking at the start of one of the all-time great sports entertainment rivalries.
Way to put the cart before the horse, Cole. Sure, there's potential here. There always is. But they're not exactly having to be ripped apart from each other yet.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. Up the rope he goes.
From above.
With the greatest of ease. Move is coming in answer to an emphatic power slam.
Are you not?
Got caught slacking.
Oh, man, that'll bend your arm.
Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Puts it up high here. Backbreaker. And Sheamus can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Dude Love is breaking his opponent down.
Caught with a swift kick to the gut.
He saw that one coming.
Textbook side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure applied. Tuning up the band. Wait a minute. Oh, clothesline stops that move in its tracks. Finds room and lands a jawbreaker.
Oh, putting a lot of pressure.
But popped in the mouth.
He's being prepped for something. Final driver turns the tide.
Dude Love headed top rope.
Watch out.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Barrage on their opponent.
We are seeing these men leaving it all on the line.
No stone being left unturned. Everything the body can give is being brought to the table.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Saw it coming. It's counters it.
With white noise.
Over the tap and pull the point. Sheamus might have something to celebrate after that one.
The Celtic Warrior about to end this battle. He's ready.
Big back body dropping response.
Focusing their attack on the arm. And
Good old-fashioned punch to the jaw.
This is good. Just a barrage of elbows, rocks into the chest.
unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
And Sheamus looking for support.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake. Goes low to sweep them right off their feet.
Ooh, and Dude
Hooked up. Oh, shit breaker. Got the cover. This might be the end. Kicks out. A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Matches like this are really what it's all about. It's what this sport is built on.
Just look at the WWE Universe. They know there's no better place to be than right here, right now. Return fire on the Celtic Warrior. Oh, he saw it coming. So effective.
Curved inside out with that.
Clothesline.
Looking to punish the spot. 1, 2.
3 massive Irish curse backbreakers. Kick to the body. That could be Sheamus' demise. Going right into the pin attempt. 2.
Major win. That'll change his career tonight.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Dude Love.
And handshakes and sportsmanship are morally good things, but don't go far towards getting a win.
Let this serve as a reminder of why sportsmanship is all well and good for little league games, but has no true place in a cutthroat sports entertainment environment.
Here comes your favorite tag team's favorite tag team.
Shelley and Saban, worldwide tag team phenomenons.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Chris Saban, representing the Motor City Machine Guns from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 215 pounds, Alex Shelley.
So much speed and agility between the two.
You can't sell them short on their technical game either. The Motor City Machine Guns have innovated and influenced so many modern tag teams.
Years of hard work finally paying off for the Machine Guns.
He's not here to dance and clap. He's out here to demand his respect. It's time to thank God for the new Kofi Kingston.
And his opponent, representing the New Day, from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston!
Kofi Kingston, but now that's by the wayside, and he's just focused on winning.
And he's certainly not making any friends these days. He's become so manipulative and calculating in everything that he does.
Who needs friends? He's got Xavier, and he doesn't need anyone else in his corner. Definitely not you, Michael Cole.
just flaunting that always ready to prove it.
Kofi Kingston here tonight, set for competition.
Some claim Kofi Kingston's lost touch, that he's been taken over by narcissism. But I'd argue that this is actually the most focused and dangerous Kofi Kingston we've ever seen. Kofi's finally done playing games.
You would argue that. No denying Kofi is out to win at all costs, but his habit of blaming everyone else for his own failures sure the hell is annoying.
It is going to be hard to compete with anyone that has the grit and the determination that Alex Shelley has.
How do you prepare for a match going up against a superstar like Kofi Kingston, Corey?
A superstar like Kofi Kingston? There are no superstars like Kofi. His ability to innovate and change direction on a dime is what's helped him stay at the top.
Ooh, he fights Shelley back.
Kick to the body, running slide, neck breaker.
And there's possibly an example of Shelley underestimating his opponent.
Yeah, look at Kofi playing it smart there, mixing up his up-tempo style.
Stone Cold with a clothesline.
Shelley has lost any moment
To the sky.
Oh no, it's big and pays for it.
Took the risk, received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point in this match. And that was a well-executed attack.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
That'll knock the wind out of you.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Got a clothesline. From the middle rope.
Saw that coming in, quickly got the knees off.
Drop toe hold.
Getting back up, but he may be back down soon.
Arm wringer applied. We're going to crank up the punishment here. Couple of shots to the gut in. Oof.
But here comes the fire. That's the last tags. And with that, Kofi Kingston just sent a definitive message. He's not playing around here.
I think I speak for everyone when I say that this rivalry has gotten out of hand. Neither side of this thing has any caution for the well-being of the other. This isn't about who's better anymore. This is about taking out the competition.
Some might think that Shelley's in deep peril here.
Makes the cover. Kofi Kingston did it. What a huge win.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston!
An uncharacteristic loss for Alex Shelley here tonight.
Alex Shelley really tried everything he could tonight. And you hate to see it when he comes up short.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, Tonga Loa.
Tonga Loa is ready to do whatever. Anything to ensure he gets the win.
Things through.
No, you don't have to think things through when you're as dangerous as Tonga Loa. the Black Heart.
And his opponent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 208 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
You have to admire the grit of Tommaso Ciampa, the toughness. This is a superstar willing to risk injury in the ring if it means crushing his competition.
Do you have to admire that? To me, it just sounds dangerous.
He's amped up. I'm amped up. Let's get this one going. When Tongaloa is in the ring, you know he's about to bring the pain. In fact, I think getting to hurt someone is the whole reason Tongaloa got into this business in the first place.
Well, it's certainly an effective outlet for the barbaric and tough-as-nails superstar.
And across the ring, you got Tommaso Ciampa. This is a man that looks completely unhinged sometimes, but he's still able to execute flawlessly in the ring.
Watch out!
Ciampa is in a haze. Big trouble is coming here.
Impressive awareness from him.
Tommaso gets out of the way in time. Spot with a fisherman's buster.
Well, as nasty as can be.
That's not fair. Might be some exceptions with that.
Any tried and true strategies for taking on a hardened competitor like Tommaso Ciampa?
Ciampa may be tough, but he's also endured a lot in his career. Targeting Tommaso's old battle wounds and joints would be a good way to do a lot of damage.
Ciampa gets countered there.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Oh, my goodness. Ciampa looking to hurt his opponent.
Ciampa is being smart and not letting up.
And a big right hand.
Tongaloa being neutralized there.
Tommaso proving too much to handle with that.
Tongaloa finally creates some more offense for himself.
Yeah, Tongaloa getting some newly determined focus.
That is Ciampa in his natural state of cool brutality. Oh, underarm applied. Up and the crucial moment for Tongaloa. Tommaso Ciampa wins! Tommaso Ciampa wins!
Here is your winner, Tommaso Ciampa.
Somehow Tongaloa was defeated.
Yeah, man. Ciampa was fired up for this one, and he carried that torch all the way to victory.
The following contest is an open challenge and is for the Total Non-Stop Action World Championship.
arrival of the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one, staking its claim here in the WWE. You gotta love it.
I am so glad to finally have the honor to call one of AJ Styles' matches. No one ever thought he'd ever make it here to WWE. But now, here the phenomenal one is, ready to compete. A display of confidence with his open challenge. We've seen some surprising competitors answering open challenges. Who's going to take this one?
Say his name and he answers the call. Hendry once again answering an open challenge.
The people, man, they love Joe Hendry saying his name, waving hands, man. Hey, you're waving hands too, Cole.
Listen, this guy makes every match and every entrance an unforgettable moment.
Look, I can't deny that this man has crossed lines, man, made an impact, and now Joe Hendry is here in WWE. Let's go. I believe in Joe Hendry. So prestigious, man. Wave your hand from side to side. I believe in Joe Hendry. There he is right there, y'all. I believe in Joe Hendry. So prestigious. Just wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe.
Introducing the challenger from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry. And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the total non-stop action world champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
After winning his title, the champion seems to be riding high.
Any champion's riding high. Cole, what do you want them to skulk around, bummed that they're the best?
And that's not what I meant. Forget it.
Into a chop block. Incoming. Big time powerbomb. Just getting hammered straight down. What a powerbomb.
Catches the leg. Read that one. Oh, jarring uppercut. Oh, that'll rattle you. An arm wrench. DDT. And AJ might have to adjust those big aspirations he has for himself after taking that hit.
Yeah, as Hendry was doing everything that needed to be done there.
Styles has the momentum against him here.
Joe's doing a good job staying attached to the competition.
And into the corner he goes.
Good sunset flip, but won't go down.
Finally, Joe's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
But Joe still has to do more to get this fully in his favor. Oh, a sudden cover.
And one of the problems with the open challenge concept is the fact that as the champion, you never know who you're going to have to battle. You can't prepare. You can't scout. We talk about champion's advantage, but this is the closest thing to champion's disadvantage in WWE.
But you know what I say? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. A champion has to be ready to take on all comers, often at a moment's notice. I might not like these open challenges, but I like a champ who's always one step ahead of the competition.
We've seen a lot of contentious rivalries here in WWE over the years, but this is really starting to go over the edge.
I'm sure they're not thinking about it right now, but this rivalry is going to cause them to live on in infamy. The things they're doing to each other, to anyone who dares stand in their way. This is only getting worse.
I didn't think it'd be possible for it to escalate even more, but boy, was I wrong. Digging deep for a kick out.
Just barely keeping this match going, keeping the fight inside them going.
Hit with the cutter. Looks to climb the top rope.
Taking flight.
And into the pin.
Reigning champion.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, and new total non-stop action world champion, Joe Hendry.
Women champion, etching their name in the history books forever.